Everybody teasing because we are live right now on the T, baby. We are live and this is Eve. How y'all feeling out there? All right, let's do a countdown. And one more time because we're not ready. One more time.
Yeah, what is going on?
And welcome to Tangy Tea of Life, everyone. You see how I did that? I was not ready, like really. I was that 30 seconds, man, goes so quick. I'll be like, okay, wait a minute. What's going on, everyone? Merry Christmas Eve. Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. Here we talk about any and everything. For those of you who are joining us tonight who are new out there, welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. This is the place where you can come and you can talk about any and everything. Now, I want to apologize in advance because I don't know what is about to happen tonight. Like, seriously, I don't know how I get with all these men on my platform tonight, but it is about to be on. I don't know. I guess it's Men's Week. Like I had the ministers Tuesday. Now I have the sinners tonight. So I don't know what's going on. Please pray for me.
Whoa.
Pray for me, people.
Well, let me get a swig of my old crow then.
I don't know what.
Man, you is squeaking. Let me get a swig of that crow. Let's go then. Let's go.
Jesus, be a fence all around me. Welcome to Tangy Tea once again tonight. I have over here my co-host Victor is back with me tonight. I have my brother.
How's everybody doing?
Fatine, all the way from New York, is in the house from the #1 radio station, WBLS.
Yes. Good evening. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. Happy Kwanzaa. Next day out. Let's do this.
I have Eric Linton with me, who is back for his third time tonight.
Yes, sir.
And for the first time making an appearance tonight on Tangy Tea of Life. Oh my gosh. Everybody, let's say a prayer right quick because we have Marvin Tony in the house.
You get it.
It's about welcome everyone to Tangy Tea of Life. Thank you guys for sitting with me on this very special night, Christmas Eve. And I have my Welch's grape juice with me tonight. And let me share my my glass. My best friend gave it to me. Keisha says Ronnie, and it has a microphone.
We see it.
Okay.
But it's not grape. You just gave it right. There's no grape juice in that glass tonight. No, it's not.
Let's clink up. Clink. There's no clink tonight because it's a very special night. This is Christmas Eve, so we are going all in tonight. Yes, guys, we have an email letter tonight, so we're going to jump right in. Of course, we're going to be taking comments from the letter, so I'll be popping those on the screen as well. So we're going to help this young lady out tonight. And you know how we do on the tea. We may switch it up. We'll jump on another topic so fast. You already know how it goes down. All right. So here is the email letter. It says, hey, ladies, but tonight is ladies and men. Okay. My best friend and I have been friends for 20 years. We both have had our shares of ups and downs with relationships. She met a guy She met a guy. I guess she's talking about the friend. She met a guy about 4 months ago, and she cannot stop talking about him. We don't hang out like we used to because we are always together, which does not bother me because I am a loner anyway. She called me the other day to hang out with them because she was ready for me to meet him. Y'all, when I got there, I realized it was a guy that I have dated before, about 5 years ago. He was abusive to me, stole from me, and cheated on me with multiple women. I got out of the relationship because it was not healthy. We both looked at each other, him and I, and acted as if we did not know one another. Should I tell my friend about our past relationship, or should I just mind my business and let her be happy? I know people can change, but what if he starts to do the same thing to her later, and I will feel bad for withholding information and not telling her? I am so confused as to what I should do. My friend and I are close, but I never tell her everything, and I never even mention him because my experience was so horrible. I got through the madness on my own, and I shut everyone out at that time. All right, so she would like to know if she should tell her friend about her past relationship. Now, get in the letter that the friend is now dating someone that she was involved with. So, should she tell the friend?
Yep.
You think so?
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
If that's her friend, she should tell her friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's her friend.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. If this is not just a friend, because she used that best friend in the letter. So they're very close.
Yeah. Let me just say that. Yeah, 20 years. Let me just say this. See, I'm going to be transparent. Since this is my best friend, and I had a bad experience with this person, I'm going to sit them both down, and I'm going to sit with both of them and say, listen, I'm not going behind your back. We had an experience, but this is my best friend, and I'm not going to let my best friend go down this road where I had some issues. Now, what I'm saying is, because I had issues, my best friend can make up their mind on what to do, but there's no way that I'm not going to say something, and I'm going to say it in front of you, so you got a chance to dispute anything that I say. But that's how I'm going to roll, because I ain't got time to play games. Because if this guy was abusive to me and then something happens to my friend, I couldn't live with myself. Abuse or wind up dead, or they may have a beautiful relationship, and I'll wish them the best. All I'm just saying, I'm putting this out there so everybody knows that what I know, anew, or what I experienced, I'm letting it out.
All right, let me ask you fellas something. How many of your best friends know your ex? So if that's your best friend, you already know everything that this woman has already done dealt with. All my good friends know all my exes. So for me to sit here and say that this is my best friend, that's a lie. I feel like that's just a good friend who upgraded to an ex. Now, don't try to tarnish this girl's new relationship because you and him didn't work. I just feel like she just needs to keep her mouth shut. You know, if things get to happening, it get to happening. That's just how I feel.
My best friend told me, which don't know everybody. Yeah, go ahead, Marvin.
It's okay. Then say she don't say nothing, and then it come out later. It's like she tried to hide the fact that she dealt with the other guy. And then how you gonna look at your friend in the face again after that? It's like, you knew you talked. If we friends for 20 years and you know you had a relationship with this guy and you didn't tell me about it, I mean, it's like, what you got to hide? Like,
but check this out. If me and you homeboys and you used to date a chick before I started talking to her, and then me and the girl get together and we have a relationship and it blossoms into something else, I will respect the fact that you respected my relationship with her, and I would take it as salt if you was to come to me and be like, nah, Vic, I used to talk to her. Just because you used to talk to her don't mean anything.
No, not just used to talk to her. Not just used to talk to her. I went through hell. I was abused by this person. That's a different stroke. Also, Victor, every ex of mine, my best friend don't know. They don't know, so we can't assume that. I think that's why I said sit down with both of them. We adults, we're not kids playing games. Sit down with both of them and say, listen, because I had this experience, I'm not telling my best. Like I'm saying, what I'm getting ready to say here, I'm giving this person because me and this person had an experience. And I'm letting you know what that experience was because it wasn't a good experience, but that don't mean that you two won't have a good experience. But I have to get this off my conscience. I'm not going to let them go down that road. Number two, I got this. My wife wasn't my wife at the time. She came and there was a young lady that was in our circle I had dealt with in the past. And I wanted to tell my wife. I wanted to tell her. One of my cousin's girlfriends said, no, don't tell her. And she talked me out of telling her. You know, my wife got a feeling later on and asked me, did you ever deal with this young lady? And of course I told her yes. And I told her yes. And at the end of the day, she said, why you didn't tell me? And I told her the whole story. And her and the young lady spoke and wind up being friends. I'll be honest with you. But at the end of the day, man, transparency, man, is important, man.
Eric, what you feel about it?
Well, I'm about like my man. I sit down with both of them. I have to discuss. We have to let him put it all on the table because I just can't sit back. Listen, I done been in a situation where I know, you know what I'm saying, so and so don't talk to somebody. I done been through that whole thing with teammates, college ball. So I understand what she's saying, but I wasn't in abusive. But I just knew, just like you got a girl that will try to play the field. At the same time, she your home girl, but then she going behind your back talking to somebody you used to talk to back in the day. Then she catch feeling. Your homegirl can't get mad. All they got to do is talk about it, just let it go. At the end of the day, you talking about 5 and 7 years later, so people do change. People do change within that length. You know what I'm saying? So you got to let it go and just bring it to the table. Got to be adult. Like my man said, they ain't teenagers. They're adults. They older.
Yeah.
But they ain't got no kids together. What the hell she bringing it up for?
But if we ain't got no kids together, what's the point of there's nothing to talk about?
But you
Yo, I was abused. I was abused. I was abused.
But see, that's one side of the story.
That's why you talk with both of them. You allow that person to have their say in front of your friend. That's why you do that. That's why I'm saying. Because if your best friend gets abused, then Victor, what happens? Your best friend gets abused. Let's just say that's Veronica. And then she gets abused. You see her with a black eye. The first thing is you're going to want to step to this person. But then when Veronica find out that you knew and went through things with her, Veronica going to look at you and say, man, what kind of friend are you, man? You could at least told me. I can make my own decision, but you at least should have told me you got my back.
Well, Victor.
That's what I'm on.
Well, I get what you're saying, Fatine. Mm-hmm. People change and all that, but the way I look at it, you know, each situation is different. This woman saying she was abused and all this other stuff, and I know domestic violence is nothing to play with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Nobody deserves to get hit. I just feel like if you had a bad relationship with this person, if that's the case, every bad relationship that this woman's ever been in, those guys should just be done with. Mm-hmm. So she's pretty much giving this guy a bad grade, and he should never be with nobody else. That's basically what she's saying.
Mm-mm. I can see.
I think she's putting it on the table. Just putting it on the table. That's
if it was an associate of hers, okay, then maybe you don't say nothing. But this is supposed to be her friend for 20 years. Like, Vic, if me and you been friends for 20 years, and you meet a girl that I used to deal with, we got 20 years in. I feel like I should be able to come to you and tell you without you feel like I'm going soft on the new. I'm like, hey man, I used to talk to her, XYZ. I'm just letting you know up front in case it come out later. I don't want you to think I'm trying to hide that. Like if I just know Eric, I just knew Eric through playing basketball, and then he ended up talking to somebody. I wouldn't say nothing. That I wouldn't feel like that'd be my place to tell him because we just associates. I wouldn't say nothing. But my friend, especially with 20 years, I'm definitely coming to my friend. And all right,
Veronica, let me ask you a question. All your friends that's over 20 years, if they was in an abusive relationship, you knew about it, especially if they're your best friend. So I really feel like this is not really a best friend. This is just she's trying to upgrade this woman so she don't talk to her ex. That's how
you stretching this, man. You're stretching it. The facts is right there. Why do we assume? Why are we assuming with the letter says this is my best friend for 20 years? We're going on the facts that they're presenting. Now we're saying it's not a best friend.
No.
Huh?
Okay, if me and Eric homeboys, and I was with a chick and she constantly doing this and doing that, he's gonna know all the little details about my relationship, especially if that's my best friend. He gonna know.
Sometimes you don't, you don't tell your friends everything.
Best friend.
But it could have been before they became best friends.
Listen,
and sometimes when you go through abusive situations, it's embarrassing sometimes to even say I was abused and beat up or whatever when you go through things, because you're already internally trying to deal with this stressful situation. So sometimes you don't want to tell a lot of people when you're going through it.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, so she said in the letter 4 months, right? She met a guy 4 months ago. First of all, okay, if I'm single and I'm just, getting out there and dating or whatever, I'm not getting ready to jump and tell my friends who I'm talking to, first of all. I don't tell my friends every single move I make when it comes to a relationship. That's just me. I'm private like that.
Right.
They'll find out when they find out. 4 months down the road. Okay, 4 months for some people, you already caught feelings. So I kind of get what Victor is saying. But if it's a best friend, I feel like I will tell my best friend, even though she may have already had feelings for this dude, I'm still going to let him know, especially if it was an abusive relationship for me. I definitely don't want her to go down the road what I went down. So I definitely would tell her that. Go ahead, Marvin.
She should be like, hey, you remember that time when I had that black eye? Hey, it was him.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, she didn't tell nobody what she went through.
Yeah. See, that's why.
So they don't know that she's been in a.
That's why, Marvin. That's why I wouldn't do it like that right there, because see, right there, that way it seems like it's tainting. Because at the end of the day, I gotta go with Victor on this. People change. People relate to different people sometimes differently. Some people don't tolerate abuse where somebody else would tolerate abuse. So that's why I said, listen, put it out all on the table. Listen, tonight I need to speak with you. I need to speak in the presence of this person, because I want to give this person a chance to have a chance to respond and not twist my words. You hear what coming out of my mouth. You understand? And I'm not here to tell you what to do. All I'm just saying, this is my best friend. I'm looking out for my best friend, but I'm also saying my best friend, you have a choice. You have a choice to make. That's your choice. All I'm saying is I'm not allowing this to come back later and you didn't know that I dealt with this person and I went through abuse. Nah.
Okay, well, let's twist it a little bit, because we love.
Veronica, can I ask you a
Go
question?
ahead, Victor.
We don't know it's physical abuse.
They said abuse. We don't know. Well, verbal. Anyone is bad anyway. Physical abuse is bad.
Which is the worst? Which is the worst?
We're not psychiatrists.
Which one is worse?
Well, I'm asking her because this is a woman, asking the question. Which is the worst? Physical, mental,
they all are bad.
They all are bad.
Well, I mean, I say the worst.
They all are bad.
Yeah, because if you get into me mentally, that's still.
Yeah, I might go kill myself. I might jump off the pills. I might take some sleeping pills and kill myself where I get knocked upside my head, and then my brothers see that. Hey, what's happening, sis? What's going on? So,
So, okay, we're going to twist it up a little. Okay, so then this goes back to a post that Twan had tagged us in last week. Halle Berry had posted something. Would you date a friend's ex? Would you? Would you date your friend's ex, no matter how long you've been friends? If you've been friends for 2 years, 2 months, 20 years, would you date an ex, a friend's ex?
My wife done
We'll
jumped on
start.
this.
We'll
My
start
wife,
with best.
yeah. Go ahead.
Marvin, Eric, how do y'all feel about that? Would you date? Have you dated a friend's ex? This is the tea. Let's
Nah,
spill
I
it.
wasn't dating it.
You wouldn't?
Friends, associates, yeah. Friends, nah.
Oh, you loyal. Eric.
Listen, a friend, nah. Nah. Associate, I don't really, nah.
Nah.
I just can't see. I can't see it because at the end of the day, we might see. You know, if I don't know the guy,
Yeah.
you know, speaking to people, it's totally different. You know what I mean?
That's what I call associates. That's what I call associates. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Speaking to him, you know, maybe. But me, like, going places, hanging out with people, nah, I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do it.
Victor, I think Victor could.
Woo!
I didn't say anything.
Not get a friend.
But if you ask it, I wouldn't date a friend of mine. But I'd hit.
You're gonna put a little pipe work on, huh?
I mean, what we talking is that I've always said this, Veronica, and you fellas, and y'all fellas agree with me. There's a difference between dating and just having sex.
Yes, sir.
Now you said so by saying date, no. But hit, yes.
But that is a
Well, I ain't put mine down yet.
It is a difference now for that.
And that's a man code. We as men, we know that code. We understand that, but I'm a little different on this. And you know, it's amazing that Tawan tagged me on that. So my wife responded to that and basically was saying that, you know, she kind of agreed with Halle Berry, and you know, people should have respect. I'm gonna say what I've been saying for the longest. It's not a normal thing to happen, but I've said this before. Just like Victor said, and since you want to twist this, Veronica, let's just go back. Victor said people change. Just like people change, people relate with different people differently. It's not something that we're going to do every day, but once in a while, there is somebody that is dealing with someone that they break up and they get with the best friend. They didn't plan it. They didn't plan it like that, but it sometimes happened, and they are soulmates and they go on to live a blissful life. I'm telling you now, at the end of the day, if those folks can go on and live a happy life, who the hell are you to say because you didn't have a good relationship with them? Who the hell are you saying that they can't go on and have a happy life and they are successful and they have a great life, great family life? And come on, man, that's selfishness. We don't own anyone out here.
Hold up. But did you throw that best friend in there? Are we talking about best friend?
I don't give a damn if it's your best friend, it's your cousin, your brother. I don't give a damn, because didn't that happen in the Jackson family where one of the Jackson brothers ended up dealing with a brother's ex? That happened. Yeah, I'm going there. Again, it's not something that happens every day, and I'm not supporting that. That's something that you should do. But once in a while, people fall in love, man, and sometimes you can't draw these imaginary lines. Sometimes you just fall in love with who you fall in love. And again, all I'm just saying, stopping a successful marriage. I'm just not gonna. I'm not. If I didn't work out with the person, and then my cousin gets with my ex, I may not be happy in the beginning, but if they live a good and happy life, I'm moving on with my life. Come on.
Oh gosh, even if it's your best friend. Okay, you say
I don't care if it's my cousin.
But for this girl just now, you said if you would tell the friend, but it's okay.
Now I'm a little different than Victor. I would be a little upset if my cousin just hit it and hit it and quit it. I feel a little different. But if they fall in love with one another, wind up getting married, and living a successful life, man.
Listen, Linda. I have a problem with both of it. So you telling me that it's okay to hit it and quit it, but it's okay to have a relationship? No.
I didn't say it. I said it's not okay. It's not okay just to hit it and quit it. I said if two people wind up falling in love and it building a successful relationship, because you and that person didn't make it, who in the hell are you to put some kind of boundaries on somebody that you're not with no more?
Because first of all, you were supposed to be my friend, you were supposed to be my cousin, you were supposed to be my grandma, whoever it's supposed to be that's close to me. Why would you be dating my ex?
Because sometimes it's not that you, again, I'm not saying that you sit there waiting for that to happen and then you do it. And there's some negative motive behind it. I'm talking about sometimes two people wind up falling in love. And if it happens like that, who are you getting in the way?
You just don't fall in love.
Sometimes it
happen to fall in love. Some got to tell somebody before that. A conversation, a text message, or something. You don't just now we in love. Nah.
Right. Yeah. And that's the thing. You shouldn't even let that get that far. If you know that your girl or your boy had been with this person, why would you even let it get that far?
Because sometimes those things happen. You don't want. I'm not promoting this, but I'm just saying it can happen. And if it does happen, and they go on to live a happy life, and you moving on with your life, you look. I do, and then I don't. That means I got my last name back or whatever however you move, and you move on with your life. That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. But
I know it's not cool. It's not cool. But it can happen.
It's not cool. Because if you're my best friend, I got to draw the line. Once the conversation goes to the left like that, I draw the line if you're my best friend with a relationship. Like, only with a relationship. I mean, if you were just talking about sex, then that's different. But once you start talking, let's go there. No, we ain't doing that.
I feel like either way, whether you hitting it, quitting it, whatever you call it, it's still the same thing. Why would you even go that route? Why would you even want to hit it with your best friend's ex?
Man.
Why would you even want to go down that road? Like, I don't get what you're saying. Please break that down.
What I'm saying is, it's not like you planning it. Sometimes things just happen, but you got to draw that line. But like, listen, we did this. We cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it a few more times and then we done.
A few more times and then we done. First of all, let me tell you this. We as women, well, some of us.
Yeah.
First of all, wait, pause. First of all, we as women, I know I can't. I'm not going to just hit it and quit it. Okay, first of all, I got to have some type of feeling for you before I even lay down with you. First of all, and for me to sleep with my best friend's friend or ex, whatever you want to call it, I don't think so.
I just want to say this real quick. I just put that in just now. Is it wrong? I just want to see this. Is it wrong to date your friend's ex, even if he broke up with her? And again, this is strong opinions, and I want to hear what folks, if they log on. But this is what somebody said. I didn't know you was gonna twist this, so I don't have no set.
You already know. This is the thing. You know how we do.
Yeah, but I'm gonna read this here real quick. We don't own the people we date. We don't own the people we marry. They are free agents and have the right to happiness. So the bro code is a bunch of hooey. What right does someone have to deprive you of a potentially happy life with someone just because they dated them first? I done told you that. I didn't write this. Who? I didn't write this. Who the person that wrote this name is? Did they put their name to this? They didn't put their Tim Hines. Tim Hines responded to that. All I'm just saying is this is not something that we're promoting. And I know a lot of people gonna say, no, it's not cool. But all I'm saying at the end of the day, because you dated someone or married someone, and now that y'all are off, that y'all are broken up, now that person is off the market to your inner circle.
No. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. To my best friend, he's off limits. I don't care if we dated 10 years ago.
No,
he's off limits.
No.
And that's not putting somebody, that's not trying to control someone's life or anything like that. It's just out of respect. That's off limit.
I said my
What was Eric saying? Eric something.
And that's not putting somebody. Go ahead.
They take their child to South Beach.
What? You so
They're gonna take their child to South Beach.
So you're saying it's okay if they move away? Just don't have it around here. What? I need you to break that down. I need more. Break that down for me. What are you saying?
I just said it.
Take their talents to South Beach.
What LeBron did?
He left.
What he do?
So you saying
he came back.
So you saying if those people move away, it's okay?
I ain't saying I'm not co-signing saying nothing is okay.
Yeah.
But man, go to the next question. You ain't finna get me tangled up in this shit.
Nah, I want to say this. No, let's stay right for a second. Like if you with somebody and y'all break up, then like you say, she free to do whatever she want to do. You got no control over that. But if you my man, we supposed to have some type of bond. That's how I feel. Like she can do whatever she want. I got nothing to do with that. But this right here between me and you ain't broke up. We still friends.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Exactly, Marvin. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
You gonna go to the edge?
Hey, but
bro, I thought it was like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But like, yo,
yeah, but what you don't know won't hurt you though. But what you don't know won't hurt you.
Oh, Victor, please. So you telling me 5 minutes of your time is worth losing your friendship?
Say whatever
you said. Say that again.
You telling me 5 minutes of your time is worth losing your friendship? Okay, I give you 7 minutes.
5 minutes.
Because that's my friends, I'm gonna give her 12. I'm gonna just tell you that. Nah, she gonna get 12 minutes.
You know what?
Victor's doing it. You know, again.
I'm not gonna mute your mic.
Yeah.
No, but let's be real. I'm gonna tell you this. Veronica, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I met you, I've always been 100% honest. Let me tell you something. When it comes down to guys, best friends, and the only reason I'll try her if my best friend or whoever told me some things that they do. Other than that, I wouldn't.
What?
Try.
So you telling me if your friend told you that she was a freak in a bed and she do this and she do that?
Oh yeah.
You down?
Yeah, but I wouldn't initiate the contact. If she initiated the contact, then it's different.
I need to see your fiance. Bring her in the room, please.
Yeah.
First of all, we are.
Yes, I need to see her presence, please.
First of all, we are speaking. We are commenting on the letter. Now, I am no longer like that, but I'm just letting you know how I used to be.
Oh, okay. That's it. Oh, okay. Okay.
I've changed.
Oh, well, praise God for change. Okay. Well, so you all feel like she needs to tell her friend point blank?
No. They feel that way. I feel like she need to keep that to herself.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what these comments coming in. Let's see what they're saying. I have to say you aren't supposed to tell your friends everything you have going on, but something like that, please tell your friend. How that's your best friend and she doesn't know about him. Okay, that goes back to me saying, okay, if I'm single, I'm just meeting this guy. Sometimes you got to keep your mouth closed. You don't tell your friends every single move you make. Okay, I don't care how close you are. Sometimes you just have to keep stuff to yourself. That's just me. That's just like this girl that wrote the letter. Her friend was dating this guy for 4 months, and she's just now introducing her friend to the dude, which is cool. Like, that's okay.
All right, Veronica, let me ask you something. I want to ask everybody something. All right. If y'all just now meeting somebody and, you know, this is 2020 and people are a little bit more promiscuous. If somebody send you some nudes, would you show your friend the nudes that you got if you just meeting this person?
What kind of news?
Well, there's only one kind of nudes, Veronica. I mean, they nudes.
No, all right, okay. First, wait, back up. So you're saying if you're getting involved with someone, and
No, I'm saying you just, let's say everybody's single and you just meet someone and somebody send you some nudes, would you show your friend those nudes? Y'all ain't serious, y'all just met.
I don't know about that, because sometimes you have to be careful about that, because some people be hating. You know, when they find out you getting involved with someone, or there's something new in your life, you have to be careful, because some people don't want to see you happy. So would I share that information?
I just said a picture. It's just a picture.
What you trying to picture of?
Nudes, nudes, nudes.
Oh, that kind of nude. I thought you was talking about like nude.
I said, oh, I'm sorry, nude.
No, definitely not. Are you saying if somebody sent me a nude picture, will I be sharing it with my friends? Heck no.
New relationship, brand new.
If the dude show me a nude picture, brand new dude.
No, what I'm saying is you in a brand new relationship and he sends you nudes.
Yeah, nude, like naked nude. Sorry,
Yeah.
I meant to flash y'all.
Really?
No, I'm not going to share that information. Why would I share that? No.
Fellas.
Yeah, because you know why? Because y'all talk too much. I'll go ahead and answer for each. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll answer for you. Yes, because y'all talk too much. Y'all don't know how to keep stuff to yourself.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait. No, wait a minute. What are you, if somebody send us nude pictures of someone? Is this someone about, what is it?
This is a new relationship.
Right.
This is a new relationship.
Right.
A brand new relationship.
Right. And somebody so I'm dealing with a female, right? And then somebody send me nude pictures of this woman, right?
No, that's no. What I'm telling you is you just meet a woman and y'all been together for 2 days and she send you a naked picture of her body.
Right.
Would you show your friends?
No, that's disrespectful. What kind of respect do you have? That's what I'm saying. That's one thing. Last week when my friend Tony was on here, one of the things is that and I love this about him and me and him. We didn't disrespect women that we dealt with. We didn't disrespect and say what we did and what they did. We didn't disrespect.
Remember, she sent it in 2 days.
I don't care.
She sent these news in 2 days.
That's between me and her, man. That's between me and her. I wouldn't share that, man. Come on. There's somebody that I just met in 2 days. Why would I share that? Because what if that person becomes my fiance or my wife? Then what? You done open up your boys to see this? Come on, man. What kind of nonsense is that? That's nonsense, man. That's 12-year-old BS. That kind of question. I ain't going, why would we do something like that? Unless we asses.
Well, what about the other two
yes,
fellas?
Please ask them. Marvin, Eric.
I wouldn't show. I don't like when women send me stuff in my inbox. I don't show my friends.
Oh, so you get in? Oh, do tell. You getting inboxes of nude photos?
Hey, listen. That's
I can't hear you. It was breaking up.
Hey, he a trainer. That gonna happen to him.
Oh, but no, sir. No, sir.
Yes,
I don't
care.
Okay, first of all, for those who don't know, Marvin and Eric, they are personal trainers. Okay, but you telling me somebody's going to send y'all new photos in y'all inbox? What, so you can check out their bodies before you get it right for them?
It happens.
Oh,
Say it again.
Please. So someone is showing you new photos so that you can...
Breaking up.
You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I got you good and clear.
So you mean to tell me?
Marvin, are you playing a game or something?
No, he's probably
I keep hearing something like it's typing or something.
He's probably on the drunk side right now. Marvin, listen. So you telling me that somebody is sending you new photos in your inbox before you start personally training them?
Oh no. No, that's
Eric said.
What?
nah, that's separate.
Oh, okay. It don't have anything to do with your personal training them.
Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with personal training. Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, leave that out of this conversation.
So they're
Hey, that
sending
ain't
you.
got nothing. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how. Listen, I've been doing this thing. I've been training longer than Marv. So basically, back when I was younger, and when you get in the business, once you get that reputation of being a great trainer, and women want to get their body right, they'll
send you some nudes. Yes.
There you go. They're gonna send you a lot of pics.
Yeah.
They're gonna send you a lot of pics. I promise you. Once you've been in the business,
I mean, I get pictures for people that want to train it, but I was talking about people that want.
They want other stuff. Yeah. They want to do extra.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why you need to stay off that group.
Nah, that's life, man. That's life.
Nah, that's all
These brothers,
fun and games.
These are two black. Look, I ain't gay. These two black young men, handsome men, and there's some women out there, man, right now probably saying, "Yeah, I'll send them a pic." Come on.
Yeah, but it's not just a pic; it's a nude pic.
That's on them. That ain't their fault. All our job is that if we get that, we keep that between ourselves and don't share that, information. You don't share. You shouldn't share. But I'm not. Wait a minute. Now you're twisting this. If a woman if I'm not in a relationship with a woman, and a woman wants to send me a nude pic, then if I want to show it to my friend, I do. You done violated because you done sent this to me. There's no ground. We're not talking. If a woman want to send me a nude pic out of the blue because she want to send me a message, and if I share it with my best friend, that's my business. But y'all said earlier, you said in the beginning, you said if in the beginning you talking with somebody you interested in. I'm saying in the relationship of you not talking with this person and they send you a nude pic. If they send you that, they open up themselves for that pic that circulate because there's no boundary.
I said 2 days. I said who's serious in 2 days?
I ain't say serious, but I'm just saying if y'all are talking, why would you if you took so wait a minute. So you telling me, Veronica, just using you as an example, if you and Veronica started talking, you meet this young lady in 2 days, she send you a pic. But you like this woman, brother. You like this woman. You gonna show that pic to your boy?
Okay, first of all, if she send me a picture, if she send that picture in 2 days, she is not the one. I'm just telling you that now.
Yeah.
You ain't the
2
one.
days.
Yeah. And sometime on your first date, you sleep with the person. That on your first date, you sleep with the person, and you be married to them for 40, 50 years, and they be a beautiful marriage. Don't come on,
okay,
man.
That happens. But I'm gonna tell you something. In my life, if I get it on the first night, that'll never be my wife because I have a checklist. Wow. And there's certain things that you're gonna have to let me work for. I couldn't do it.
Don't say that. Don't say never.
I can't say that because I'm getting married.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, never say never. So you telling me if someone gave you the box on the first night, that wouldn't be your wife? You don't know that.
That's crazy.
I do. I know that.
That's crazy.
I know that about me. No, of course not. Because the whole relationship is now a joke.
Why is that?
Why is that?
How about if she was very?
What is this whole magical thing about sex and
okay? Understand? We discussing me now. We're not discussing nobody else. We discussing me.
That's
I'm saying
listen,
me.
Victor, listen. Okay, we're not talking about you. We're not talking about the new Victor. Okay. Let's talk about the old Victor.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the old Victor. No.
Let's talk about the old Victor.
I just see a little devil with a pitchfork just ran across the screen.
I mean, come on now. So you telling me that if this young lady was to give you the box on your first date, you wouldn't call her no more? You would just
No, I'm gonna still call her, but it's never gonna progress no farther than.
She's a beautiful she's a beautiful person, Vic,
right?
Inside and out, good people, and you gonna let that walk out your life because they were feeling you and they felt you and they said, you know what, I've never felt this here in my life, and that happened. Come on,
right?
Man.
Yes,
I hear you.
would.
Okay, well, all right. I wish you luck now, brother.
So what about
Eric Marvin? Erica Marvin?
What if this girl have feelings for you? Like,
You can't have feelings for me on the first night.
Yes, you can. You don't believe in love at first sight?
I'm not saying it can't be love at first sight, but we're talking about love.
Gave it to you on the first day or gave it to you in the third month. What's the difference if it's love on first sight, Vic?
Right.
Come on, bro.
What we're talking about is love and sex.
No.
There's a big difference.
he loved to break it down.
He loved to break that down,
difference.
brother. But love on first sight, that love on first sight, how are you going to sit there and decipher? You're going to say, what you're really saying is there can't be no love on first sight, on the first sight. So that's just sex. That's what you're saying.
Eric, what you think?
Don't try to. It's getting heat hot in the kitchen. You gonna pass it on, brother? The potato getting hot.
I feel like these guys should. Eric, first night. What you think?
First night. I got to agree with Vic, man. Cause first night, how many other people she done slept with on the first night?
You know what? Don't even act like y'all don't slept with nobody the first night.
Right.
Hey, you talking about relationship? You talking about being in love with somebody?
Thank you.
I'm talking about her with me on the first night. I
So-
don't know how
so-
many other people. She probably
So, Eric.
Wait,
Let's say she slept with 20 people, 10 people on the first night. But she don't sleep with on the first night. She sleep with you the 5th month, right? Mm-hmm. So what's the difference then now? What's the difference now? And so she didn't sleep with you on the first
with
night.
A bunch of people the first 4 months.
You know, so she didn't sleep with you on the first night, but she slept with other people in past relationships on the first night, and she waited for you. So she's now she's.
But hey, you said that key word. You said that key word. Past relationships.
Past relationships.
They figured that she was a jump off back then.
Right.
She done calm down. She done changed.
But why she have to be a jump off?
Cause she giving it to him the first night.
Hey, what is the first night?
You know what? That's the problem with you. That's the problem with you men. Y'all look at women, just because, if they give it the first night, y'all do it all the time.
That's right. That's right, fellas.
Y'all do too.
Yeah.
Hey,
we men. No. Yeah, we men. We men. We men. But I'm not gonna be this male chauvinist pig. What's good for us is also good for women.
That is so wrong.
Hey,
y'all do it all the time. Bump that $40.
The $40 now.
You know what? It's okay for you all to sleep with somebody on the first night, but a woman can't do it. Why?
Yes, that is true.
Why?
Yes.
You know what? I'm getting tired of you men.
I'm on your side, Veronica. Don't say that. Don't say that because I'm on your side.
I'm the only female on this panel tonight, and
I'm on your side.
Power lady.
I'm on your side. Jessica just said it's a double standard, man. That's what Spike Lee did in his first movie, She Gotta Have It. He put out there a woman doing what a man does, but how society treats her. You understand? That's it. Double standard. And is that fair? Hell no.
No.
Hey, wait a minute. What am I supposed to do?
You supposed to
I don't want to hear about that $40. So you telling me that it's okay for a man to sleep with someone on the first date, but it's not okay for a woman? We have feelings too.
Victor said that. I'm sorry, Victor.
Especially if you have nice smelling cologne and we already been talking on the phone for so long, and we finally get together. Okay, come on. So you tell me that makes me a bad person?
That's not the first thing.
That makes me a bad person?
Not at all.
What's up, Marv? Marv, what you think, Marv?
Don't make you a bad person.
Marv, what you say?
Say it again.
Marv froze.
No, he right there. What you say, Marvin?
Marvin said that doesn't make me a bad person. Go ahead, Marvin.
I mean, I'm saying like if you meet somebody, if I go to the bar and then I'm sitting there drinking with a stranger and then we end up sleeping together, nah, chances of you
In the
being a
car.
wife is not gonna it's plummeted. But it's just like Veronica said, if me and you been talking on the phone and we've been texting back and forth for a while, and then when the first time we meet, it happened, then okay, you might not, but you
Okay,
might
but
if you
Marv,
not.
we talking about first date though. That's not first
It is
date.
first date.
It don't.
If
I'm
you're
saying
talking
like
on
if you build up, if you don't put some
Yeah, you
time
built
in,
up.
you can get no back
exactly.
to conversation.
Yeah.
That's my first date.
I wouldn't hold that
Yeah,
against you.
yeah,
That's not the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, because we're already talking on the phone. The first date is when you send someone out in public. The first time you all are getting together. That's what I call.
We can't go out. It's COVID going on. You can't go nowhere. COVID-19.
Yeah,
You
first
can't go
date
on
that
no date.
text.
Yeah, well, that's the
We gonna
that's
Google,
text.
we
When you
gonna
go out,
Google a
text.
date.
I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think that this should be the standard where neither one of us, but you know how the society pat us men on the back, of doing, if we have sex on the first night with somebody, we get pat on the back and a woman gets labeled all kind of labels. And at the end of the day, sometimes sleeping with that on that first night, will that become your wife? Just like Marvin said, going to the bar, most likely the standards. The reason why I'm answering this the way I'm answering this is because there's a lot of people that have gone down this road and they don't tell their business. Like Veronica said, I'm private. There's a lot of people that have done this, but they're not, they may be a little shame of it or of how it got together, but they're glad that they stayed with the person if it became something that was really good for them. And that's why I put it out there, because there's a lot of people that don't mention this, but they do this. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. So get off that, because women have needs.
Okay,
and
okay, I understand what you're saying. I'll leave the $40 alone. I'm gonna come with a $100 gift card. How about that?
We don't want
a
gift card, okay? You can
if he come with the $100 gift card, he gonna meet the mama. He gonna meet everybody, and y'all gonna do it in the back seat of the car, behind the club by the trash can.
I got a problem with that. So you think just because you give me $40 or you give me a $100 gift card, that's supposed to mean something? I'm not gonna drop my panties.
Hey, hold on.
No, I'm not gonna just drop my drawers just because y'all give me $40 or $100. I'm not thirsty.
You can slide them to the side.
We ain't say you.
I'm speaking for all the women.
We said we did not say Veronica in this equation. I'm representing women.
Exactly.
I'm representing for all of women. Okay?
Ain't no way, because all of y'all are not the same.
Just slide them to the side. You ain't got to drop them.
Hey, Veronica, read what Jessica wrote. You the host of the show. I'm not. So read what Jessica just
I have
wrote.
so many comments coming through. Yeah, you talking about what she say? Double standards?
No, she said something else down the line.
Let me see. That's right. Girls need love too.
All right, we talking about love and sex.
Well, let's have a conversation about that. Let's don't tie that. Let's have since Victor brings this up a lot. Let's have a conversation about this, because I do agree with it, but I sometimes I don't agree when you interject it into the conversation, Victor. But I do agree there is a difference between love and sex, and there is the situations where there is a jump off. This is a jump off, and this jump off is not going to be your wife. You know that, and that's just sex. We know that. We know that. They know that sometimes. Sometimes, then sometime when it's supposed to be that one person get their feelings caught because somebody done laid it on them and they done fall in love.
Exactly.
Right.
It's so easy to do. Stop playing with people's feelings. If you don't want them, don't lay down with them. All right? Don't do it.
Hold up, Veronica. Can I ask everybody a question?
Yeah.
Everybody who you ever had sex with, did you love them?
No.
Eric?
No.
Marvin?
Say that again. Repeat the question.
Everybody who did you love everybody you had sex with?
No, that is not how you act. Have you loved everybody that you laid down with?
That's what I said.
At
Have you?
At some point in time, Even if it was for that 5 minutes.
You love him for 5 minutes?
Okay.
I love with him. Like I don't sleep. I wouldn't sleep with anybody I don't have some type of connection with anyway.
Marvin, thank you.
Okay.
You gotta have some feelings there.
I respect.
We respect that, but that ain't what's happening.
Veronica,
That ain't what's happening.
Veronica, answer that
Yeah,
question.
Veronica. Yeah, wait. Veronica, answer that question, please.
What was the question?
Hold on, Eric, what you saying, Eric?
Everybody did.
Hey, you can look
Did
at
you
the first
love everybody that you laid down? But go ahead, Victor. Present the question.
Wait, Eric saying something. What you saying, Eric?
Now I want you to answer the question.
Okay. What's the question? Say the question, Victor.
Do everybody you laid down with? Did you love them?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm a type it in for you.
First of all, I already said that earlier. For me to lay down with you, I gotta have some type of feelings for you. I'm not gonna say it's love.
Have to be love. Right?
Everybody, Veronica, everybody, from your first to your last.
Yes. I'm not going to say it was love, L-O-V-E. Wait, L-O-V-E. I'm not going to say it was love, but I got to have some type of feeling for you before I lay down with you.
I said love. I said love. Love.
He didn't stutter.
No, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I loved everybody I slept. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But
so
I
everybody
had to have some type of feeling. But I'm not going to just meet somebody off the street. Excuse me. I'm not going to just meet somebody off the street and gonna lay down with no. I mean, you have people out there that will do that, but not Veronica. No, I gotta have some type of feeling for you.
They'll lay down for $40.
All I said was love, not feelings, but love.
And I answered your question. No, I did not love everyone.
Okay.
No.
So everybody did you love? Did you have sex with them?
Excuse me,
yes.
My pastor watching.
Oh, okay.
And he know who you was before you got.
He loved his wife, and they having sex.
So okay, what are you asking me? Everybody that I love, did I have sex with? Y'all make me sick.
That's what I'm asking you. Okay, then. So that's the difference between love and sex.
Daddy, I'm just playing. Daddy, I'm just playing. It's the tea. I'm just going along with what they're saying. That's all. Y'all make me sick.
I know, Daddy. Her nose growing. You're gonna have to have a talk with her, Daddy.
But yes, everybody. Yes. I'm not gonna just lay down with somebody just to say that I slept with them. No, but that's what half of you. That's what half of you men do. But not me. Me and Marvin.
You special. Hey, listen.
Right, Marvin. Marvin and I, we just don't lay down with any and everybody, okay?
No, any and everybody can't get it.
But exactly.
I don't need the hope. I don't need it.
Well, you the one to keep talking about this $40.
I'm just saying, I know guys that would give $40 and women would take it.
Well, that's them. I know Veronica ain't. Okay, you, right?
I didn't say you. I just said I know guys that would give $40. I ain't say me now. I ain't got $40 to give.
You tight with your money?
Hey, I ain't got $40. I got 3 daughters. I ain't got $40 to give. So listen, nah.
You ain't taking no chances.
Nah.
So we lost Marvin. He'll come back. He'll probably log back on. But let's go to some of the comments. Let's see, because we're getting a lot of comments coming through. So let's see what they're saying.
Lord. I can already imagine.
Let's see. Those things don't just happen. They happen if your best friend and your ex kept in touch. No, it's wrong.
No, I agree with that.
Fatine, you are sounding like Victor. Ugh.
Wow. What it sounding like me is so bad.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, gosh. Let me see.
Who said that?
Consuelo.
They're saying you're not making any sense tonight.
Oh, I know Consuelo.
No, never share nudes. You should never share nudes. and that's the problem. It goes back to people talk too much. Like if someone is sending you photos, I feel like it's between you and that person. Like you should not be sharing anything. I don't care if it's somebody that you're dating. I don't care if it's someone that you just met. I don't care. You shouldn't be sharing news of anyone.
But why send them? Then why send
because
them?
they sent you that for your eyes only, not for your friends to see.
Exactly.
That's for you to see. That's why they sent it to your phone. See,
the iCloud see.
That's not
there
right.
You go. There you go. The iCloud.
So that's different. We have no control over who is getting onto our technology.
Well,
that's different. But I'm talking about a friend. No, you should not share that.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right, go ahead.
That's crazy.
And just like Audrey, boys share pics and info. Men are private. That's right. There's a difference.
Well, I'm gonna privately share these news with my homeboy.
I gotta give Victor a bell on that one.
You know what?
I mean,
Victor, you crazy, but damn.
Nate, what's up, Nate?
I wouldn't send no damn news after 2 days anyway.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at, Veronica. 2 days.
Well, I mean, you do have folks out there that's sending them.
Okay, but tell me this, Veronica. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, guys. And Veronica, I'm gonna ask you a question too. 2020, the new thing now is the OnlyFans page. Would you date somebody with an OnlyFans page?
OnlyFans page?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
OnlyFans, when somebody subscribes to your personal life and you put your personal life pictures, videos, and things like that.
Yeah, people use that to make money. Yeah, a lot of women do that. Yeah.
Would I share?
A lot of women are doing that. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, they are doing that. Yeah.
Why would I share a nude there? No.
They're making
money there, Veronica, on that. Making a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of guys are paying big money.
Back in the 70s, 80s, you probably wouldn't do it.
It's like it's like the strip club now. It's like a strip club situation.
90s, they doing it.
You know,
70s, 80s,
yeah.
they doing it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I agree with you.
To each his own. But no.
Right.
But that's the same thing though. You know, you got a lot of these guys that go on Snapchat, Instagram, and they see these girls and these provocative photos, and that's the one they want to be with. So I mean, it's a new age.
Wait, what did you say? That's who they want to be with.
Yeah, exactly. These guys, I should say these younger boys or fellas or men, these younger guys are going on Instagram and they seeing these Instagram models and these OnlyFans girls, and they go around and that's who they want.
That's true, Victor. You hit it right on the head. That is true. Yeah, and a lot of them are beautiful too. Yeah, so when they're interacting, they are interacting with that person by themselves individually. So they're looking at it at the end of the day that they can say or do something that could bring them in, hook them, but they don't realize that they're being used as bait. That's all it is. That's it. It's a business. It's a business.
Well, that's how it's going down in 2020. So to each his own. Jessica says, I'm still not showing my friends any news. Doesn't matter if it's a relationship or just someone who's interested. No news.
And yeah, you know why she probably say that? Because at the end of the day, you know, when you put that out, you can't bring that back, and you are at the liability of that person and what he or she would do with that.
Right.
So that's why some folks.
But once you send them, I mean, you got to be confident enough to be whatever happens with them.
Yeah. Well, some people send things and they're not ashamed of their bodies. You understand? Some women that share that they send that, and if it gets out, you know, they're not ashamed of their bodies, bro.
Or men.
I ain't getting it.
I send them too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and they advertising, and a lot of them are advertising. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all watching.
But that clutch is, you know, that clutch. Eric, Eric, you trying not to bust out laughing, right?
People don't care. They go on COVID dates. Yeah, Eric, you're talking about COVID. People ain't going. They still creeping. That don't stop people from doing what they need to do.
Well, like I said, if you got us older guys who care about our well-being, our health, and our family, we ain't doing all that. If you got these little young guys, they gonna go on them COVID dates. They don't care.
Right.
You got to look at what kind of generation right now. It's a totally different generation.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, young guys they'll jump out there. They'll go somewhere. They go try to get on dates. Instagram.
I agree with Keisha.
Do whatever.
Keisha says, Veronica, you should have had another woman up here. Keisha,
I agree with her.
Right.
I agree with her.
Keisha, would you like for me to send you the link so that you can join us? Let me know.
Keisha who?
Washington. Yes. Keisha, inbox me if you want to jump on.
We don't need to talk. She don't need to be on here.
Excuse us.
Why not? Why?
Yeah, I need another female because y'all know what, y'all tripping.
Eric, why can't Keisha come on the show?
Because you men just think that y'all can just say and do
right. That's Marv. Marv coming back.
Yo, man, y'all got my phone blowing up.
Marv, you miss it, Marv. I'm trying to figure out why Eric don't want Keisha on the show.
I told Keisha to inbox me.
Marv, what wrong with your phone?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. More the merrier.
Listen, it's Christmas Eve.
Yep.
The more the merrier.
That's right.
Okay. Let's see.
Marv, what wrong with your phone?
That's not who they want to be with. They just want to sleep with them. Yeah. You know what, you men, y'all make me sick.
Why?
I don't care.
Because
why we sick? Because we doing it with you should get sick. You should get mad at the women.
Why is that? Because you know what?
You're saying because we laying.
You know why? You know I'm not gonna get mad at the women because y'all play with women's feelings. If you know you don't want to be with this person, don't lay down with them because
if they initiating it, if they initiating the situation,
because women feelings get caught up real easy. So don't sleep with somebody if you don't plan on.
So what about women that plays with men's feelings?
Yeah,
right.
Come on, let's go. Let's get in this car and drive up this one-way street.
I'm just saying.
No. We ain't got it. No, let's talk about it.
You play with people's feelings. You get people's feelings involved.
Two-way street, Veronica. Two-way street.
Yeah, it could be a two-way street, but I'm talking.
Two-way street.
I have a panel of men right now, so I'm asking you all: do not play with people's feelings. If you don't have any feelings for them, don't lay down with them. Eric, you make me sick. Victor, you make me sick. Like seriously, don't lay down with them.
All right, first of all, ain't nobody on this panel 15. So I mean, you speak to a 15-year-old. That's something you tell a 15-year-old.
No, you tell that to grown men as well. Grown men at 50 60 years old need to hear that too. Don't lay down with somebody if you're. Hey. Oh yeah, y'all quiet because you know what? This is the team.
Let her in.
If you gonna go to.
Yeah,
let her in. Let her in.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is. Let her in right now.
Inbox me, Keisha. Inbox me. Send me a friend request. Send me a friend request. So you know what? Y'all not getting ready to sit here and play. This is the tea. This is where we keep it real. So y'all know that y'all be sleeping with people and you don't have feelings for them.
You still talk about that.
But look what Letitia writes, and I want you to put that out there. Letitia Gregnay writes a statement.
A man can only do what the woman allowed him to do.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
That's why I said it goes a two-way street.
That is so two-way street. But 9 times out of 10.
No, 9 10. No. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 10.
9 times out of 10, that woman didn't caught feelings for somebody that then been calling her up and doing all that.
Nah.
She caught feelings, and now this dude, Marvin, back me up.
So the woman is always the victim. The woman's always the victim.
Always.
Marvin.
Okay, it's
I already said. I only sleep with people that I have some type of feelings for. So we gotta have some kind of connection.
Some type. What is some type?
What happened? Wait a minute, because I'm trying to get Keisha on. Y'all go ahead and talk.
What is some type, Marvin? What is some type?
He said some type of feeling.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I like to kiss, so I ain't gonna just kiss anybody in the mouth. We got to be on some type of level for me to kiss you in the mouth. You see what I'm saying? So
I got it. That's respectful. Yeah.
Wait.
Eric said,
I don't like kissing.
Oh Lord.
Wait a minute, Marvin. What did you say? You have to.
He said he likes kissing, and he just not gonna just kiss anybody.
Okay.
Kissing is that's a sign of passion. You know what I mean? That's what I'm into. So I ain't gonna just lay down with any and everybody.
Thank you, Marvin. You see what I'm saying?
But he didn't say he wouldn't do it.
He said he's not going to just lay down with anybody. You know what? I feel like a sinner tonight because I just had the pastors on Tuesday, and here I am talking with y'all.
Well. Take up an offering later.
At one point in time, the pastors, they got chilling and they had to court their wives. So let's just be real.
That's true. That's true. Keisha, check what I sent you back so that you can send me a friend request.
First of all, what Keisha is Keisha from Darlington, Hartsville area? Patrick?
Hey, Patrick. I ain't never kissed nobody from Patrick.
Wait, what?
Sound like they're gonna be some real tea spilling out here in a minute.
Because Eric, you know Keisha, don't you?
Gonna be
what?
some.
Wait, hold up.
It's gonna be.
I can't hear you, Eric. What you saying?
Wait a minute. Why y'all getting on Keisha?
Because there's gonna be some real tea spelling in a minute.
Yeah.
I can't hear Eric. Anybody else can hear Eric?
No, he's silent.
Yeah, Eric, your thing. Yeah, Eric, you keep moving your. Yeah, Eric, there you go.
His phone will go in a minute.
Yeah, there you go, Eric. What did you say, Eric? We couldn't hear you.
I knew it.
I know Keisha.
All right, cool. Let it come
Marvin,
on. Let's do
too.
Let's get some tea spilling here tonight then.
Hey, Veronica, here we go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this car driving, baby. We on 95. Let's go.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to get one.
Keisha just got her hair done too, so you know she about to get on here and show out.
Oh Lord, let's see.
Before Keisha comes
in here slanging the hair.
Yeah, she was doing that hair.
Lord.
Okay, Keisha, I sent it to you.
All right, let's go. Let's ride.
All right, so before Keisha come on, so we all agree.
Y'all already.
So we all agree that there's a difference between love and sex. We all agree, right?
Yeah.
And you see that? Kissing bring feelings. That's what I'm talking about. Even if you kissing on a woman, that still bring feelings. So you got to be careful. You got to be
That's
careful.
A part of sex.
What?
That's a part of sex.
Well, we're not talking about sex right now, Victor. We're talking about only
the same.
Don't even kiss her. If you don't want to have anything to do with her, don't even kiss her.
Why not?
Because that's when feelings get involved, and that's when you start playing with people's feelings.
Now there's rules and regulations on how we lay down now. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Exactly.
Keisha got to unmute. You muted. Oh, there you go.
Listen, the camera sound off.
Let's go in the hell already.
Bam. Keisha.
Hey, yo, look at her. Got her hair done.
Wait. Now, when they said Keisha, when y'all said Keisha was a lot of who that say they want to see who Keisha is. This is me. But wait. But when I was getting ready to come in, Eric laughed because he know I'm the one. I'm ready. Y'all have so much to say about women when y'all do the exact same thing all the time.
That's what I said. That's right. And I said it's a double standard.
Correct.
And but that's because this is a male chauvinist society at the end of the day. So what we do, we get pat on the back, and what women do that is the same thing that we do, they get labeled. And that's a double standard out here. Yep. But remember, it's not only a double standard. You got to realize that as you look back at times, I know we in 2020, but as you look back at times, there was a way a man carry himself and a way a woman carry himself. And you know how they would say it's not ladylike for a woman to do this and do that or to move like a man. That's because of of where we're at in society.
Hey, Veronica, I know this is your show, but can we catch up Keisha with a couple of questions, please?
You don't have to. I was watching.
Okay. So since we doing it like that, Miss Keisha, would you send a man some nudes after 2 days of meeting?
I wouldn't. Because first of all, y'all men are like boys. You talk all the time.
Okay. So
no, I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting that go because, like I said, that's what's the problem. And I understand why, because we stick together, but all men is not like that, Keisha. All men. I said tonight. But you said no, men. You said you can't paint it with a broad brush. You got to say some men, because I said I wouldn't do that.
Get it right.
I said I wouldn't do that.
You are.
I'm a man. I ain't no boy.
Very small percent.
Okay, but I think those men need to be properly. Don't put us all in that same pot.
Get it right, Keisha.
But you telling me in 2 days, people don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Keisha, ball gone again.
Right.
So Keisha, let me ask you this. Everybody have you loved everybody you had sex with?
Hold on 1 second. Let me close the door.
Yeah, you can close your door.
Close that door.
Now with yes.
Have you loved everybody you had sex with?
It had to be at least some kind of a connection.
I didn't ask you that. I said loved.
You heard?
Be a connection.
Loved.
It had to be some kind of a connection.
So that means it wasn't love, but it had to be some kind of feeling, but it wasn't love. So everybody you went down with, you didn't love them.
I had to feel something.
Right, but it wasn't love. But it wasn't love, Keisha. You came on here to deal straight, so it wasn't love.
What is? Hey, you
come
came
on
here to help Veronica.
Yeah, you come on now.
Listen, I wouldn't say no. Everybody wasn't love, but it was definitely a connection. It was just not to do it just to do it.
It was like
right. We as women, we have to have some type of feeling to lay down with you.
But some women, some women scratch. Some women have an itch that they need to scratch, and some women, and some no. Let's be real. Some women go that went a long time, and they go away on a trip, and nobody knows what's being done. They scratch that itch sometime, and sometimes there isn't that connection. Don't sit there and say it's always a connection. It's not.
But y'all women is flying past the question. The question is, have you loved everybody you had sex with? Just answer the question. Yes or no?
No.
There you go.
Is that clear enough?
That's good.
Thank you.
Right. It ain't nobody.
Hey, you might want to delete her.
John says, not
that's the boy John.
All men don't talk. Trust and believe. If you ain't dealt with all men, don't classify all men. That's
what she got it right. She did. 95%. She did. Yeah, she corrected it. I mean, she want to say it's a small percentage, but that's that. You know what? You know, the sisters that look bad on black men, y'all should just go ahead and go date white men. Because if y'all gonna look at us brothers like that and say 95% and there's a small percentage of good black men, then y'all shouldn't even deal with us then.
You know where you know what was that? Ain't a good white ones at?
You gotta find you in the treasure hunt. You find them. You find the treasure. I ain't gonna find the treasure for you. You find the treasure.
Keisha's not 95. It's actually 97.63% of men ain't shit.
I was trying to help.
Close enough. Close enough. Please say that number again.
That ain't true.
97.63%.
That ain't true.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I can honestly say, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
100%. And I ain't gonna sit up on here and try to, bull jive with nobody because there ain't nobody want to.
Yeah, but ain't no good black man sitting out here want to hear us black men sit up here and dog all black men and say 97% are full of shit. That's BS. That's BS, man. And that's not true.
What should we say?
Understand, Fatine. Wait a minute, Fatine. Understand, me and your definition of a good black man is not their definition of a good black man. Understand that, because when it comes to women, me and you can go to work and we can get this and we can work 12, 14, 16 hours a day to bring the bacon home. But to the women, they're going to say, you know what? He at work too much, girl. I'm going to go out there and get me somebody who going to be there for me. And that's the problem that I have, because women don't see the sacrifices that we make.
And let me just respond. Let me just respond to Victor, and then let me respond to Victor since he said that. I totally agree with you on that, Victor. And you know what, sisters, I'm going to say, when that happens, when that happens and Victor's right, we tell y'all that. But if y'all continue to do that, and when we get hurt, it's hard to open this back up. It's hard to open this back up, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. So he's right on that. It's a lot of the standard for some black women when it comes to black men. Oh, I want a hardworking black man. I want this, that, and other. And then when that man is doing that, oh, he ain't here to take me out. He ain't here to do this. And then when he do that, then it's the next thing. Man, I sometimes just feel like y'all are going in circles. Y'all know what y'all want.
Yes, we know what we want.
Can I get a bell for team, please? Thank you.
Please. Yes, we know what we want. We want a good, faithful, honest man.
Amen.
That's going to take care of home, take care of what he need to take care of. I don't care if something is going wrong at the house. Bring it to me. Don't go looking outside the house trying to find somebody else that's going to bring you whatever you're missing from the house. We want a good, honest man. And that's what happened.
But what y'all gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna go to work. We're gonna help build. What you mean? We're gonna build too. We're gonna go to work and work just as hard as y'all. We make the money too.
But you're not doing what Veronica just gave a whole long list of things that she wants. But then when
everything
put the question back on you, you just said, well, we gonna go to work.
Listen, we're gonna go to work. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna make my money. I'm still gonna cook. I'm still gonna clean. I'm still gonna take care of the kids. I'm gonna do my part. He gotta do his part because I'm definitely doing my part as well.
Exactly.
Okay, so all right, so
you ain't saying nothing about being faithful, honest.
Nothing. You see that? See, Eric, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric.
You know I work like a dog, so I don't need nothing but one man. Because by the time I get home, I'm so tired. I ain't got time to go out there and run behind another man. I'm too tired.
Oh, you got time, but if you had time, I
don't try to make time. I be too busy trying to find another business. I'm too busy trying to build without a bill.
So now you ain't got time for your man.
No, I will make time for what I'm saying is I will make time for one man. I just won't make time for two or three.
Like y'all do.
Man, you always got. Veronica told me 5 to 7 minutes. You got 5 to 7 minutes of your time. But Fatine, check now. Now see, Fatine, you see how Keisha came in here and she just flipped the whole script on us, bro. She gonna sit up here and say they gonna give us this long list, everything they want, but then she only wants to give this much.
I give just as much. What you mean?
Right.
Veronica just said she wants a man that's gonna be faithful, that's gonna take care of home, things that she needs, and all this other stuff. And then Keisha said, "Yeah, I said, Keisha, what you gonna do? All she said was, I'm gonna go to work too.
I'm gonna make it easy on him, just like he's gonna make it easy on me.
We don't want it easy. We want you to put up 50%. Can you do half of what I'm doing?
I can definitely do half. I mean, what?
But why should we? You're the man. You the man. Get on Adam. Adam, you the one ate the apple.
Stop, Veronica.
See, there you go. See, there you go.
50-50.
There you go.
Get her, Eric. Get her, Eric.
What happened to 50-50? Oh, so you trying to say Adam ate the apple? Oh, so
Adam ain't eat the damn apple. He hard-headed woman ate the damn apple. Told her not to eat the damn apple, and she go ahead and eat the apple anyway.
So why it can't be 50-50?
It can be 50-50.
But it's not.
But if it's 50-50, just make sure that you're doing your part. Okay? Make sure you're doing your part.
Why it gotta be a buddy? You do yours, he gonna do his.
Not necessarily. Right? Not necessarily.
Yeah. Y'all don't need to be together then.
That's true.
Okay.
Crickets.
No, I'm just sitting here because I don't know Keisha, so I would not even judge you.
Nicole,
out here. Go ahead, what did Nicole say?
Women normally do way more than half.
I agree with that. I think it goes up the spectrum. I think it's times when the woman goes 60-40, and sometimes it's the man when he's doing 55-45. That's what a relationship is supposed to be about. Right. It's about give and take. And sometimes someone may not be on their game for whatever it may be. And I'm not saying playing games. I'm just saying in the sense of the relationship. But that's when the other one picks up the slack.
That's true. You're supposed to be working together, not apart.
Right.
Learn each other's love.
Yeah. But let me ask Keisha this. Keisha, again, like I said, I don't know you. And you when you come on here, I listen to what you say. What seems to be at the end of the day, what seems to be the problem with men and women in the sense that, and I brought this up last week, where we start to look at back in the day, marriage was, pretty standard, but now you see marriage on the decline, you see divorce rising, you see more people living together, shacking together, where before they even get married, some don't even get married. And then we see these problems, these communication problems between, especially in the Black family. And again, I don't want to say every culture family have issues, but I'm just dealing with us right now. What seems to be the problem here? It seems that we are not on the same page.
I think most people now compare each other relationships. They don't take the time to make it work. And I do think social media has a lot to do with it. It's so easier now to get in contact with people. Like, you don't have to have people's phone number. You can just inbox somebody. It's easy to get up with other people now. It's so easy. Like, it didn't used to be that way. People don't take things serious. Like, it's just too easy. It's way too easy to cheat.
I was getting ready to say that there's more temptation now out there because of so many different avenues now for this to happen. And then sometimes when things go wrong at the end of the day, sometimes people are just looking for an opportunity to do that. But again, I don't want to go that far, but I do agree with what you said, and that's why I gave you the bell.
And one more thing. I think people be more into social media and into their phone versus the person they're with. They spend more time on the internet now than trying to make, do things with the other half. That's the problem.
Yep.
Don't you know, somebody said, I think it was you, Victor, last week, that they say back in the day, I saw a picture where back in the day you go to the club, people out there dancing. Now you go to the club and everybody's sitting there doing this.
Yep.
Texas. I don't think I said that, but I seen
it. Yeah, okay.
I seen it.
Okay.
Eric.
That's the truth.
Ma'am.
Hey, brother, you need to move from the light. You're dim. We can't see your face.
Eric, somebody want to see your
face. That's my brother.
I understand, but you want to see your brother's face.
I miss my brother.
Marvin said he was coming. He was doing something with his phone. But we're going to be wrapping this up. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, cause I'm getting hungry, bro. I got to eat.
Yeah, you can wait to eat them vegetables.
Okay, exactly. Well, so what advice can you give this lady from the email? Should she tell her friend?
Definitely.
Or not?
I want my friend to tell me, because if you was dating somebody before me, I want to know. Because later on, if I start developing feelings for this guy, and then you tell me, well, I used to talk to him, I'm gonna feel some kind of way, because I don't know if you jealous. Are you looking out for me? Now I'm confused. I want to know what you're getting.
Keisha, this your best friend. You know all your best.
I done heard enough from you now. I done heard enough. You know what? I don't want to hear it.
There you go. I'm with Keisha.
Tell me.
That's right. You tell it. You sit there and tell it, man. It's too messy if you don't.
Beyonce, your mind was toxic. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
You was very toxic.
You sit up there and don't tell that, and then something backfire and come out.
She won't have a best friend anymore.
Exactly, man. Over something, yeah. And what's so wrong with telling it? What's the problem? It's not that you. That's why I said, Keisha, I don't know if you agree with me on telling both of them, but I feel I don't want no hearsay going back and forth, because that can create. I sit down with both of them, and I'm just putting this out here. This is my best friend. This is somebody that I vouch for. This is it. But at the end of the day, me and you, we didn't get along. And these are some of the things that happen. And I think my best friend should know that. But at the end of the day, you are allowed to change, just like somebody commit a crime and they do their jail time. You shouldn't, hold that against them the rest of their life. So if you want to give this person an opportunity, you put that on the table. You let them know what's happening.
I do think she should tell her friend now. Now, if her friend want to give him an honest shot, then yeah, but I still think she should know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Eric, what's your like?
Yeah, you good and clear, bro.
I see you a little better.
Yeah.
You about to say something else, Keisha.
What's your thoughts? What should the young lady do? We're giving advice. We're giving our last thoughts right now. What do you think? Should she tell or not? What you said?
I ain't say nothing.
Yeah, we waiting for you to say it, Eric.
Hey, yeah. I think they both should sit down. She should tell, both of them that she dealt with him, and just let them know, what happened. And I hope, I ain't trying to throw no salt on y'all relationship, but let them know.
Yeah.
Just go on from there. I ain't mad, I'll go there. If I was her, I have my boyfriend and go tell her, and they you know what I'm saying? Situation like that.
Right. Patine.
Yeah, I said that. I said I would sit down with both and put it all out on the table and explain that I'm letting my best friend know what's happening, because and I don't want to do it behind your back, because I don't want you to think that I'm trying to tell my best friend what to do. But at the end of the day, so if there's any questions or concerns, hey, I'm right here, but I'm not going to let my best friend go down this and don't know that this situation. No.
Victor?
Well, you already know how I feel. I'm not telling nobody nothing. If this is my best friend, they already know exactly what I went through. All my best friends know. So, but if it came to sex, just do it. Just like Nike, just do it. That's it. And I'm not toxic, Keisha.
Yeah, well, you may not be now, but you were. You most definitely was toxic.
I mean, I'm gonna ask you something. I know we on final thoughts. But I'm gonna tell you this, Keisha. For every toxic man, a woman has hurt him.
Well, the other women don't deserve to suffer, sir.
And that's like.
Well, I mean, that's just what happens. Anytime, that's just like with women. A man will do you dirty, and then you will turn around and pass that to every other relationship.
That's why you should. That's why if you are bringing your past relationships into your prior relationship, then you're not ready for that relationship. And if you can't get it together, then you need to get some help, because that's what, like I said, I broke up with my first wife. I took 3.5 years off. I dated, but I didn't make no commitment because I was not ready. I was hurt, and there was too much baggage there, and I had to deal with that baggage. But it also allowed me to learn who I was, and it also allowed me not to judge other women on that past experience. It allowed me to date other women and get to know them for who they were, and that's what I did.
Okay, so Eric, I mean, I know we wrapping up, but Eric, let me ask you something. Have you ever brought what you learned from a past relationship into a new relationship? Because Fatim said he doesn't, right? That's what you said.
I said that, you know, I didn't make a commitment after that breakup for about 3.5 years because there was pain, there was hurt, there was bad. I was hurting, and if I were to try to make another commitment, I was just not ready for it because there was still pain here, and I would have brought some of that pain, jealousy, this, that, and other. What I went through, I needed time, but I also needed to date and get to know of other women and not judge them because of this bad experience. So that's what I'm saying.
So Eric, do you bring what?
Nah, I bring less. I bring things that I have went through in the relationship, the bad things. I make sure I don't try to go back through the same bad things I went in the past relationship.
Right.
So I lesson learned from most of my mistakes. You see what I'm saying?
Your mistakes or her mistakes?
Both.
Her
I mean, you asked
both of them. Both of them.
Because
both of us made mistakes.
Yeah, both exactly.
Both of us made mistakes. So I can't put it all on her.
But we can. But the only thing, Victor, you're right. Victor, that's a good point. You learn from both, but the only ones that you can control are yours. Remember that.
What's wrong?
Veronica, you know what? I'll jump way off subject. But Fatim, wait a minute, Fatim. You just said you can only control her. I mean, mine. But if I could put her in a situation that I know she'll make a mistake.
No, what I'm saying. No. Listen to what I'm saying. We're talking about if you're in a relationship that didn't go well, and both people made mistakes in that relationship. You learn from both. That's what Eric said. I said you learn from both, but the only ones that you can control moving forward are your mistakes, because you can change your mistake. You ain't worried about, you can't change that person's mistakes, but you can change your mistakes moving forward. That's what I mean.
All I'm saying is I could put her in a position that I know she gonna make a mistake.
I don't give a damn.
That's what
I don't give a damn if I broke up with her. I don't care nothing about what she.
I'm talking about the new relationship.
I mean, we playing. That's what I'm saying, Victor. So I hear what you're saying. So what are we doing? Are we playing games here? Are we setting the people up? You know, are we giving them a chance to be who they are and thrive on a new relationship? Or are you bringing that old nonsense BS from the past relationship into a new relationship? That's toxic.
I mean, every relationship is a test. Every relationship is a test.
It is.
I mean, before I say I do, I got to put you through the ringer. I got to.
I mean. So now it's an obstacle course. That's why relationships.
Yes.
That's why we don't go in nowhere, because we competing. So instead of building, we're competing. That's what we're doing.
So you mean to tell me you rather find out your old lady a cheater after you say I do, or you rather find out she a cheater before you say I do?
Of course, you would want to find out before, brother.
So then you put her through the ringer, bro.
I hear you. Yeah, how do you find? Wait a minute. How do you put a woman through the ringer, Victor, before you say I do? How do you do that? Since you said you could do it, how do you do that?
I can't give
of
life. Yeah. Please subscribe, like, and
that gives me a headache. I don't know what y'all talking about. Because you know what?
This is barbershop talk, Veronica. This is barbershop talk right now.
What y'all saying is lies anyway.
Ooh,
no, I mean, what we saying is, Veronica, all I said was, would you rather find out the person that you with is a cheater before or after you get married? And would you put that person to the test before you got married?
I would want to find out before we got married. I mean,
so would you test the person that you was with?
Test them by doing what?
That's what I asked.
I mean, just a test.
Like what, Nick? Give me a test. We don't give them a 20 question test.
No, it's not. What I'm saying is, you put a person. What I was saying is, I could put a woman in a situation and see if she faithful.
So we playing games now?
That's what I said.
It's not a game. It's a test. So you can call it what you want to, but will you or will you not play the game?
No, I don't have time for games. Either you want to be with me or you not.
I agree with that.
Understand what I'm saying? If I put you to the test, you ain't got no choice but to play the game. Because I'm gonna put you in that situation.
But why even take me through that? Like, listen.
Because I'm trying to see if you
want to be with me or you don't want to be with me. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I want to be with you if you.
That's all that is. He don't trust you.
No, okay.
Why you in the bed?
It's not given.
It's not bedtime.
Yeah, trust is earned. You got to earn that trust. So why not just go through?
He asked that question and didn't sign off. Like you gonna walk in the picture in a minute.
I don't get it. Mark,
what you mean?
What?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Because I'm not getting the total thing. Like why are we playing games? Either you want to be with me or you don't.
No, it's not. It's definitely. Trust me, Veronica. It's definitely not a game. What I'm saying is, if I'm with a woman, all right, and I'm gonna just back up for a second. If I'm with a woman and we dating, the more serious that we get, the more I want to see if you really for me. So I'm gonna start doing things to see if you really for me. So when I say I'm gonna put you in a situation and you don't have a choice but to react a certain way, that's just what it is.
Give an example.
I'm not saying
Give
that.
an example.
Yeah. Give me an example. Well, I'm gonna just say this then, and then I'm gonna say this. I gotta. Victor is, and I don't mean to compete. For the folks out there, this is real talk, but we cool here. But that's playing games, and I think what happened. No, Victor, it's playing games. I think what happens is real life situation will dictate what and where that person is. But I'm not going to sit here and play games with somebody who, if is coming into this relationship as possibly as sincere as you're walking into this relationship,
right,
then you don't sit there and play no games. And I can't, I'm not going to sit there and say that and
Hold on. Now, all men, how many times that you met a woman and the first time she sleep at your house, you leave some money out or you might leave your wallet out? That's a damn test. That's a test. That's a test. That's a test. What I'm saying is that's a test.
You
See,
might have,
they know what I'm talking about.
That's your man. You might as well give him a Lego set for Christmas.
May as well, because
I ain't got time.
But see, you don't understand.
I hear what you're saying, but I ain't playing that game like that, bro.
So you'll leave your wallet out after y'all get married.
That don't know how to make their own money.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I know what you're saying, but I ain't
what I'm saying.
You put them on a test.
All I'm saying
you put them on a test to see if they're faithful, if they're,
if they're gonna take it, if they're gonna touch it, they're gonna count it. It don't matter. I might bring you in my crib and spend the night. I might leave before you leave and go out.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Victor. Victor, I hear what you're saying.
That's all it is.
I hear what you're saying. Victor.
No.
I hear you. But
that's why.
But I'm gonna tell you. So when do you?
Those of you who don't know, Victor does background checks on all of his women.
Yeah.
When he was single,
he said that. The question is, Victor, when do you stop? When do you stop?
When I get married, I've stopped.
Okay.
I'm getting married this in 2021.
That's when you stop looking. You stop looking. Yeah. So when she walk in the house an hour late from work, you understand what I'm saying? And you understand what I'm saying? You ain't gonna worry about nothing. Hey, honey, I see you an hour late. I don't want to talk about it. But you gonna
see the woman I'm with now. She's passed everything that I've ever thrown.
All these tests. Put her on the camera, please. Put her on the camera. All these tests.
All right. Put your money where your mouth is, brother.
If I can't.
But see, this is the thing. Every woman has been through a test, and every man's been through a test. So it is what it is.
Yeah, well, some of us been through a test that we didn't know was a test. Because if you put a wallet on the test, I wasn't paying that no attention because I don't want it.
Exactly.
If I figure I can't trust her in my house, she can't even come over. True that.
Yeah.
But you don't know you can't trust her until you bring her over the first time.
That's why you talk to her. You don't bring her over the first night you meet her.
Oh, so who's 100% honest in a relationship?
Who what?
Nobody.
The first.
Nobody.
Thank you. Thank you, Marvin.
What was the
Thank
question?
you. Who's 100% honest in a relationship?
Nobody.
You know why, Victor? You know why? Because they that's interesting. That's a good question. That's a whole show. One of the reasons why is because you're on your best behavior, and at the end of the day, you're not gonna risk putting, like you said, some truth out there that may be judgmental to that person. So I can lean with you on that one.
So with that being said, no man is gonna sit here and say, "Yeah, I used to cut tail in my past relationship." Ain't nobody gonna ever say that.
Yeah, cause I can't do that. A man beat a woman.
Thank you, Keisha.
Jesus Christ.
Ain't no man gonna leave with that. Hey, you know what, girl? You looking cute. Hey, I just want to tell you, before we go any further, I used to beat my girl tail in my past relationship. Ain't nobody gonna say that.
Ain't nobody gonna come out and say that because they know they're not gonna.
So nobody's 100% honest.
Yeah, but that is so different.
Way
different. About beating a woman.
Same thing.
Hey, women jump on men too now. Don't put it all on the man.
Lord, a man can knock a woman out.
Bro.
What can a woman do to a man?
A lot.
Man can really knock a woman out.
Kick them between our legs.
Jumped on me. Hey, don't do that. No.
Foul, false police reports.
Foul, fake police reports.
Well, let me ask you something, Keisha. I'm not saying this is you, but when you go into a relationship, do you tell a man, hey, you know what? I know I just met you, but I'm almost maxed out on one credit card. I got 2 or 3 bankruptcies on my thing. I've been evicted. I'm not saying you.
No, but what I'm saying is, if it's just our first date, why are we financial?
But you should leave with that. Leave with that.
What?
Because no lies. Leave with
so I
it.
should leave and say, hey, now my rent coming up now. You gonna give me a couple dollars?
Yes.
Is that what I'm saying?
Leave with that.
Hey, you that $40.
Leave with your intentions.
Okay then, but if I'm dating, that means I'm leading with intentions. I'm dating to build something. I'm not just dating.
Well, when you date, what I'm saying is whatever your intentions are, what you want in a man, you should tell that man when you first meet him.
First of all, if I'm just dating, I'm trying to feel him out. I got to see what kind of person he is. If I'm just starting to date him, I don't know this man.
Right. You got to feel them out.
Exactly.
So that's why I do. So that's why I do a background check before y'all start lying.
That background check ain't gonna tell if she's a cheater. That background check ain't gonna tell if she took money off the dresser. That background check ain't gonna say if she stank. That background check ain't gonna say a lot. Okay, so that background check is only gonna say if she went to jail.
But see, you think I only do a criminal background check. That's what you think.
You know it. You too much.
I'm just telling you, I could school these fellas out here to do background checks. I can school everybody on how to do background checks on people. I give you all 3 websites I use.
Well, okay.
Hey, send them in my inbox.
I'm gonna send them right now.
You know what?
Yeah. A lot of people like. I tell you, they like Victor because they if they don't do it, they think it. Trust me.
You know what? That's
to say what a man thinking, huh?
Something I got to give him that on some. Yeah.
Years ago, I had a guy leave out $200, and I did not touch it. I got my own money.
Right.
How you know?
It don't matter.
Because it could be
exactly. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody ain't gonna leave out $200 bills. They probably
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
She counted it.
Eric and Marvin, I'm sending the website.
He left them $200 bills and said she was gonna take them.
Somebody left that for her.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Hey, he left that $40, cuz.
If he don't shut up.
If he didn't say it was for her, then don't touch it. You did the right thing to her.
Hey, cuz, he ain't had no change.
And no
You know what?
change.
John says, nah, I conversate with a woman before I even left her in my space. Now, I conversate with a woman before I even left her in my space. I'm too old to be going through certain situations. I trust God, so I know He won't let no woman come into my world, not at this point in my life.
Sorry,
Okay.
John, you've been batting 1,000, but on that one and that last one, no, brother. God gave you will to make a choice between this and that. You gonna have to make that. They ain't gonna be God not going. God ain't gonna say I ain't gonna send a bad woman. That's not that's where your will comes in, brother, to make a choice to allow that woman in or not to allow that woman in. That's what.
Excuse him, Lord. You don't know what.
Come on.
Y'all gonna be like, man, what's my
That you better use your.
that.
God gave you your will and sense to make that choice, but nah, that ain't that. So now God is picking our mates now.
That's right. Wait on God to send you the right
And
person.
if God is doing that, He ain't batting too good on that, is He?
Excuse.
Yo. All right, 2021, I'm doing criminal background checks on everybody. I appreciate that,
All you
Vic.
got to do is
Vic,
Hey, no problem. No problem.
I appreciate
I'll
you,
pass
Vic. It's over.
Yeah, I follow
They in trouble now.
Yeah, that's a question I would have loved to put to the. That's a good question to put to the pastors. You know, what's happening with relationships and what's the problem?
I just
What's the problem?
Listen, if you do one of them, I definitely want to be on.
I want the pastors need to be on with us and let's really have some real talk. That's what we need to do.
Pastors involved with you heathens, because
you're gonna find out that we all are men. That's gonna be interesting.
What they was talking
You're gonna find out we all are men.
The pastors was talking about uplifting people in.
Oh yeah, that was inspiration. And I said it was an excellent show. But I'm saying these kind of questions is what they should be talking about in the church with the people, because this is what we go through day in and day out. And what the inspirational piece was beautiful, because right now so many people are going through so many problems. We need inspiration and motivation, yes, but we also need this here. And we don't need to separate. We need to bring people together to have these kind of conversations, just like you brought Keisha on. That's what it's about, bringing the brothers and the sisters together to have this convo. Kudos to you.
Thank you so much. That's what the tea is about, bringing people together. That's right.
That's right.
Next, what tonight was really supposed to have been about is Eric and Marvin. It was supposed to have been dating game. I was supposed to have been hooking them up, but they didn't want to play.
You alive? You alive?
We getting hooked up.
Hooking y'all up. Uh-oh.
Eric had to say something. Hey, he's sweating over there. Calm down, brother.
Marvin, I'm good.
I love the background.
I love them
It's
background.
Follow him and Victor Trap.
Hey, I'm about to start.
John says, and I have a what's that word? Because y'all know
discernment.
I knew that.
Oh,
and I have a discernment also.
I'm sorry. I thought you was real.
But certain people He protects us from. Yes, we got free will. Yes, we got free will, but He also protects us, bro. We as men choose to get with certain type women. And that's exactly right. And we as women.
But the women choose us. Y'all choose us.
I was gonna say,
it goes both ways.
Yeah, because we could choose, but they have to accept us. So it goes both ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
but what you saying, Victor? What Victor's saying is that they got the final word. That's what Victor's saying. They got the final word.
The woman has
final
the final
word.
word.
And that's true. That's true.
That's
true. That's true.
Yeah, but still, it goes both ways. Both ways.
You can choose somebody, but they got to choose you back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's right.
9 times out of 10, the man is the forward one, and y'all the one that accept us into your space.
Yeah.
We
need to be doing background checks. Your dog.
Yeah,
of course.
Should.
Oh, of course. Yeah. You don't think I ain't teaching my daughters this? Oh man, they on point, man. They on point.
Please, before we log off, please tell us what this background check in.
Okay. Let me educate just on the criminal side. I won't do the other two that I do. On the criminal side, you can go to sccourts.org. I'm dead serious. All right. Once you go there, you can. It's not mug shots. What it is every single court case that your name is associated with. It could be bankruptcies. It's and they do it by counties. So you can do it back. All I got is tickets, Karen. Karen, all I got is tickets. So my name is Victor White, and you can Google me, whatever on the background checks, and all I have
this is what kind of background check?
This is anything. This is a course. It's called sccourts.org, all one word. And then you go to different counties, and then from there it'll ask you last name, first name. And once you enter the last and the first name, it pulls up traffic tickets. It pulls up anytime you've been to general sessions. It pulls up anytime you've been to any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? When you get kicked out of your place. Evictions, repos, bankruptcies, divorces. It pulls all of
Okay, but can you understand that people have they have passes?
I understand that, but my thing about it is
you just can't knock them just because of the mistake.
I'm not saying that, but Veronica, what I'm saying is once I look this up, I don't bring it up. I wait for you to tell me.
Oh, so I'm just calling if you've been evicted in 1994 from such and such.
No, Well, all I'm saying is if you got evicted in 94 and it's 2020, that's irrelevant. But if you got evicted in 2018 and you don't say anything while we sitting here and we done dated, then we don't have nothing else to talk about. Date is done. After 6 months, if you don't bring that up, after 6 months,
why should I even tell you what? Why should I tell you that I got evicted in 2018? That's none of your business. We wasn't together.
Yeah, but how do I know? How do I know you didn't fix it? You didn't fix whatever you had going on by the time you got to me.
Listen, either you love me or you don't.
Love has nothing to do with money.
You want to be with me or you don't.
Love has nothing to do with money.
I ain't gonna say the day to be over. If you tell me you got evicted, I need to know like the circumstances, like what happened. Tell me what happened.
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, Marvin.
Some info I ain't volunteering. That's right, John, because it's none of their business.
That's why I got to find it out. So wait a minute. Well, wait a minute, women. So if a man is cheating, do you want him to tell you that he cheated?
You ain't gonna get that in court.
But what I'm saying is, go ahead, Marvin.
If you meet somebody, like when you meet a woman, like most women that I talk to, they be like, "Have you ever cheated?" I'll be like, "Yeah." You know what I mean? And I tell them the stuff. I tell them like what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
at least he honest. He honest.
Like women don't say they cheated. You know what I mean? But like 9 times out of 10, they cheated, but they ain't honest enough to say that. Like I tell you up front, I mean, hey, this what happened. This why I did it. You know what I mean?
You want to know why? Because 9 times out of 10, a woman didn't cheat.
That's not true.
You lying. Oh my God.
Oh,
thank you for subscribing and watching the Tangy T Live. Please like and subscribe to the Facebook page.
Tangy T just lost his tang.
We say for T.
Tangy T just lost his tang on that one with Veronica.
So yeah, y'all need to be honest. Huh? What'd you say, Marvin?
Why women can't own up to what they
do?
Thank you.
Thank you.
We do own up to what
if you cheated before, it's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody, you know. But don't try to see if like when women say I never cheated, I'm like, come on now, don't do that. You just cheated at some point in your life.
We wouldn't have cheated if you all didn't cheat first.
Stop right there.
Now you say that.
said you wouldn't have cheated. And don't do that. Say you cheated. It's cool. It's okay.
Black women don't cheat.
I would respect you more.
Oh, hey, get us off here. Get us off here. Black women don't cheat.
Tori need to sit down.
Yeah.
That's right, Tori. Y'all can't handle the truth. That's the problem. You can't handle the truth.
The tea just went to liquor on that note, Veronica.
Hey, I'm with you.
Hey, for real.
I'm just saying.
Like, if you tell me you never cheated, I'm like, that's like, don't lie to you. You gotta lie to me. Yeah. We just met. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, who comes out and asks that question? Have you ever cheated? When 9 times out of 10, most of you men have cheated before.
That's not true. That's not true.
Right. How can you? And why does it always flip back to us when we put out that question to the women? It's not when the question is put out to us, we answer it. But when it's put out to the women, it's either a reason the men have motivated you into this. Men are getting tired of that. They're tired of that. They ain't gonna continue to be beaten up like that.
So why we can okay, but what's wrong with a woman cheating? Y'all do it all the time. Why are women tainted?
Anything was wrong with it. You gotta own up. If you own up to what you did, I'm cool. 100%. We good. All right. I will ask you why you cheated. What was the reason why you cheated? That's all I want to know. So now I ain't gonna make that same mistake. That's my point. When you first meeting somebody, don't say I never cheated. Man, stop lying. At some point in your life, you done did something.
Who?
You don't cheat.
Victor. We can't hear you, Keisha.
Keisha, you don't cheat.
Yeah, there you go.
Huh?
We can't hear you.
She got her volume turned on.
Now she got her body turned down now. She didn't want anybody to hear.
I'm gonna answer for Keisha. Yes, she does. I'm gonna just answer you.
Yeah, okay, we got you.
She's saying yes.
Keisha, go out and come back in. Yeah,
and that's what we call cheating when you go out and come back in.
Y'all didn't answer, Jessica. Why are women tainted if they do cheat as opposed to men?
I don't think
because it's the double standard.
If we're in a relationship together and you cheat, then I'm okay then. But like if we just met and you ask me, have I ever cheated? And I tell you yeah, and then when I ask you if you ever cheated and you say no,
maybe she didn't.
You ashamed?
But Fatine just said it. It's a double standard. I mean, it is what
maybe
it is.
Maybe she's being honest. Maybe she did not cheat.
Oh, now she's being honest.
Okay, so every woman being honest never cheated. Okay. Are you mad?
But 95% of
nice, wholesome women that don't cheat. Okay.
When?
Point me in their direction. So I can ask them. So we can ask them if they cheat.
Well,
and then I'm gonna ask my homeboy to show me their inbox. Right. See?
Veronica, let me ask you a question. Is a cheater a person who actually went through the act, or did they get caught? Because a criminal is not a criminal until they get caught. So a cheater's not really.
You are definitely a cheater. I don't care
whether you got caught or not.
You're a cheater. Dog. You a cheater.
What if you cheat on a test in school, but you passed and they didn't catch you?
He just he just barked.
You a cheater.
He just barked.
Hey, does that make you a cheater, or does that just you cheated?
You a cheater.
You just good.
So what if you cheat one time? You're a cheater.
Keisha, say something.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, we got you good and clear, girl.
Okay. What I was saying is, if a woman cheats, she's leaving that man. She's on her way out the door. She's on her way out.
Right.
Definitely on her way out.
Right. Yep. That's exactly right.
Well, Keisha, I read this in the book. I read this in a book by Shahrazad Ali, back where she wrote a guide to black women how to treat their black men, and she also wrote a guide for black men how to treat their black women. And one of the things they talked about is that in relationships, both men and women cheat. But what she also said is that women cheat better because of men's egos we go out there and cheat, and we want to stick our chest out and basically want to tell people. Yeah. Sometimes some women, again, I'm just dealing with some, it's not everybody, but some women that go out and cheat, they'll go out and cheat and then be home and have your dinner on the stove and making sure your laundry is clean, and you will never know nothing.
Who, did you say women?
I say women, yeah, because they're both cheat.
You both cheat. You'll go out and cheat.
No. Listen to what I just said. Yeah, I said we both. I said we both. I said we both. But I said what was said in the book is women do it better in the sense of cheating, in a sense that men want to stick out their chests because of the ego and want to talk about it, whereas women go out there and do it and come home and make sure your dinner is on the stove and your clothes is clean, because at the end of the day, they're not about always bragging about it. They're about taking care of the business if it needs to be done. So sometimes, Keisha, they may not be out the door, but if things continue and that person has to do it, the woman has to continue to do that, then yes, then that is the point where they are out the door.
Well, if I'm cheating, I'm on my way out the door. I don't know about no other woman.
Gotcha. Right. But you should be on it. Matter of fact, you might as well just go ahead and be out the door.
I might as well be on out the door. Right. That means I'm trying to get out the door. I must be can't get out the door then. I'm trying to get out the door.
Anybody got time for that? I don't get the point.
But Keisha, there's some folks that step out because they want to have their cake and eat it too. It's not that they are out the door. They may be whatever the reason is.
Oh yeah, there are people that want.
Yeah. So they want to have the cake. They're not going nowhere because at the end of the day, which we got into it on the last letter, is that things may be good at home from the point of financial and work and whatever. It's just that there's some other things that may not be in place, and they're not ready to give up that comfort.
Victor must be know about being a cheater because he has the hookup.
Vic, my guy, yo.
Let me. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about cheating. I can think of maybe 2 relationships that I was not a cheater. The one that I'm in now is being one, and the one before this one is probably I didn't cheat either.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, cheating has nothing to do with maturity. Now let's.
Oh, we definitely know that. We definitely know.
But Veronica and Keisha, let me ask you this question because somebody put this out there. I'm gonna rephrase this. Why does it seem with some women that they can handle cheating better than men? Why?
Being cheated on or doing the cheating?
No. Why do women seem that they handle it better? A man cheats on the woman, but sometimes the women don't leave. So a man can have a baby on that woman may not leave. Why does it seem that some women can handle cheating better than men?
Because women are easier to forgive, and a man is very prideful. He can't take it. If people find out about it, he can't take it. It damages him. It messes with his ego. He can't handle that. Right. But a woman is very forgiving, and if she really love that man, she's gonna try to work on her family. But a man just can't take it because it's his ego. He gotta feel mighty. So of course he gonna leave that woman, no matter how much he love her, because he don't want to look weak.
Right. Good point. I don't want to hear that from a woman's perspective because I've said that from the man's perspective. Good.
These are all opinions by Keisha.
It's the truth though.
Yeah,
do you know it?
Our feelings get caught up, and especially if we with someone for a very long time, we want to try to make it work. Yeah, you cheated on us, maybe more than once. But we're going to stay around because we want the relationship to work. Unlike you men, you go out there and you cheat, and I feel like as soon as the woman be like, okay, I'm done, I'm out. How are you gonna try to work out this marriage or this relationship that you're in? Or are you just gonna be like, okay, because you got that other chick on the side? Which one is it? We take a lot from men because we want things to work. And a lot of women are embarrassed. They don't want to be alone. They feel like it's their fear of being alone. And then you have kids involved that you have to think about. So a lot of that play a factor in why a woman stay in a relationship.
I think that one of the things I think Keisha hit on the head that I've spoke about is that and you talked about the ego. A lot of times men look at women as possession. You understand? And when we look at it as that's my woman, just like a woman say that's my man, but we look at it as possession. And when Keisha, you really hit it right on the head. And when that woman becomes tampered with, then yes, we look at it as we've been violated, and that's a sense of weakness. And now we don't have that. We don't have that woman 100% as we had them before she did that cheating. So it's hard for us to go ahead and forgive. It's just hard because of our ego.
But see, I told you a woman will always be tied to a man. It don't matter how far it goes out there. Veronica, I said that on Tori's show. Veronica, you are going to always be tied to a man. Keisha, you going to always be tied to a man. It don't matter who it is. It's just how it is.
Why is that?
I don't know. I didn't make the rules. I just play the game.
We don't have to be tied to him if we don't want to.
You know, you will always be. Anytime somebody see you, Veronica, they're going to say, that's so-and-so ex, or that's so-and-so lady, or that's so-and-so.
That's true.
Yeah, you're going to always be tied to a man. Keisha, your mic's muted, but that's what I'm saying. You're going to always be tied to a man.
A man once told me it's a difference because a man goes inside a woman. They know them as to a woman. Wait, a man once told me it's a difference because a man goes inside of them. They know.
Man, Veronica, we was on Final Thoughts a long
I ain't lying. Men can't, I'm going to go through some of these comments. Men can't handle if a woman cheat. We will stick it out before a man will.
Yeah, I can't take
That's
it.
True.
I'll tell you that now.
And that's so.
I'm jumping off.
But y'all
I'm jumping off
a
a
bridge. Y'all do
bridge.
it all the time. That's right.
They know y'all. I don't cheat. Marvin don't cheat.
No more.
The team don't cheat. Nobody on this panel cheats. Nobody.
You couldn't even say that clearly.
I ain't cheating right now. I'm 100.
All right, so let's wrap this up.
Right now.
And Eric don't cheat since he joined back. No man on this panel cheats.
He's smiling too hard. I don't know.
I don't cheat. Nobody.
Then you got to bring Keisha back.
Anymore. Put it like that.
I would definitely be back because these men got it twisted.
Right.
Some of these men, Keisha, some of them.
Well, yeah, I like you. Now I like you. You the most level-headed one. I can hang with you because you all right. But these other ones.
Yeah, let him tell you about his Valentine's card.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, writing letters.
Yeah. Keisha, that one was a big one. Big mistake on that one.
Keisha, can I ask you a question, Keisha?
Don't ask her about nothing about me. That's to tell you that. Not tonight.
Keisha,
it's Christmas.
All right, Keisha, the only question I got is, how would you feel if the man you with wrote a letter to another woman on Valentine's Day and you found the letter?
Let's just say that Valentine wouldn't be a good Valentine. It would not.
He wrote the letter, Marvin. He wrote it
10 times worse. He took the time to put that penmanship on it.
He just loved to go at the brother.
That wouldn't be a good Valentine.
We've been on here 2 hours. I know it's Christmas Eve.
I'll explain next time.
Spread the love with everyone out there.
I'll explain it next time.
It is definitely time to wrap the tea up. We had a lot of fun. I let it go on and on and on because it's Christmas Eve. People are at home and they probably just sitting around. It's raining outside. So we appreciate all of you for watching tonight. This is Tangy Tea of Life, where we talk about any and everything. Tuesday night, we had ministers on, and they was speaking and giving the word and uplifting people on the tea. Tonight, like I said, we went from ministers to sinners, and we are here. Hallelujah. We are here.
Tuesday it was this, tonight it was this.
Who wrote the letter, Victor? For tea?
T wrote the letter. I just want y'all to know he hand wrote a letter.
Yeah,
you know what?
Boy, we definitely got to get into that one.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I ain't gonna never lift that one down.
I appreciate Eric, Marvin, Keisha, all of you. Keisha froze on us, I think. I appreciate each of y'all for coming on the tea tonight. You definitely got to come back. The letter tonight was a good letter. I think we gave good advice. She definitely should tell her best friend. If it's your best friend, I feel like you definitely should tell your best friend and let her know what the deal is before she get in the situation like you was in with the abusive relationship and all of that. So I definitely feel like you should tell her about the guy before she get too deep. 4 months is a long time. 4 months. I'm quite sure some feelings are already there, but I would tell. But you do what you got to do. You pray about it and go from there. If you feel like you should tell, then tell. All right. But guys, Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything. Any and everything right here on Tangy Tea of Life. And you can be a guest as well. You can email me at tangyteaoflife at gmail.com. You can send me a message in Messenger. If you have topic suggestions, please leave that as well. tangyteaoflife at gmail.com. I write there in my Messenger. And please keep your emails coming. This email was an email from I don't know, quite some time that I'm just getting around to, but I really appreciate her for writing in her email. And you can send in emails as well. The next tea, we will probably have Eric and Marvin on a dating game because we want to hook these brothers up with some good Christian girl. All right. So
nobody don't want no Christian girls. It's all about the thoughts. We want them thoughts.
You know what I mean?
Oh Lord, it's gonna be. Y'all said it's raining down. It's gonna be raining brimstone and fire.
And you know what? Eric, Marvin, you must come back. And when y'all come back, you will not have.
You can send the head usher. You can send the head usher back out. We want the thoughts.
You know what? The next time Eric and Marvin, the next time y'all come on, we will not have Victor and Fatine. It would just be you two, okay? And we will be talking about some things.
And you remember, you got to pick them in 2 and 2. Remember, 2 and 2. Remember, love connection.
All right. 2 and 2. So be looking out for that. Victor.
If you guys need a letter written to the woman, just come see me, baby.
My handwriting is terrible. I'm all at you.
Victor, of course. Thank you for holding it down. My co-host, Fatine, always a pleasure, all the way from New York.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yes. Merry Christmas to all of you out there. Thank you so much for always showing Tangy Tea of Life love. We may have been rambling a little bit tonight, but hey, it's Christmas Eve and we were just spreading the love. I don't know what happened to Keisha, but we appreciate her for jumping on the call. And it's just that easy. If you would like to make an appearance on Tangy Tea, inbox me and I will send you the link if we're really talking about something that we need more advice on. All right. But once again, I hope everyone have a Merry Christmas out there. Stay safe. Love upon one another because these are definitely trying times. That's right. And we just want all of you to love upon one another because you just never know when something will take place and you will not have that moment to love upon someone. So do that while you have a chance. All right. Merry Christmas once again to each and every one of you. Rosa, I would love for you to be a guest on Tangy Tea. All right. Let me know when you want to come on, girl. I would love it. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Marvin, what you say, Marvin?
I was just telling them boys, all right, man, it was nice meeting Vic.
Hey, Marvin and Eric, man. Good to see you, brothers, man. Meeting you, man. And look forward to when I come to the South, man, to get, break some bread, bro.
Oh, we definitely got to go sit at the bar and chop it up.
There we go, baby. We're going to chop it up.
And if y'all can just hold on for a second, don't leave. I'm going to end this broadcast. Everyone, thank you so much for showing love to Tangy Tea of Life. What Rosa said, say women are the best. That's right. Saved women are the best. So y'all get ready to find some good Christian, wholesome girls. All right. All right, guys. Take care. It's late, and thank you so much for watching. And talk to you next time on Tangy Tea of Life. Merry Christmas.